I like this pump so much, I actually purchased it 3 times this summer. It has a really large solar panel with a stake on the back so you can attach it to any ground surface. And the pump itself is small so you can fit it into almost any vessel. It does have a filter on the inside, which I clean weekly, and it gives you a couple of extra in the kit as well as tubing, different nozzle heads, and extension poles so you could adjust for the depth of your vessel. One of my favorite things about this particular kit is that they give you several different nozzle heads that have significantly different spray patterns so you can easily change the look of your fountain. I made 2 different types of fountain using this solar kit. The first was on a plant stand with a terracotta pot on the top. I like to use a pot that's wider in diameter, about 16 inches or wider, so water doesn't flow over the edges. And secondly, I'm going to use this thrifted pond spitter that has an attachment for tubing to make it into a fountain. I'm going to use included tubing in this kit to see how it works. You can find your own pond spitter at a thrift store, or they do sell them online as well. They're pretty common and easy to find. I just place my frog on the ground and I place the terracotta pot right in front of him so that he can spit directly into the vessel. You can play around with the distance and spacing, or place a brick underneath your pond spitter if you need to elevate him just a little bit. Then you just place the solar pump directly into the bottom of the vessel he'll be spitting into and attach the tubing right to the top instead of a spray nozzle. Take the other end of the tube and attach it to your fountain, making sure that your solar pump is attached to the solar panel, and it will start working for you right away. I actually like to add rocks and different accessories to the vessel to make it look a little bit more realistic, and it's always nice to have a couple of plants nearby as well. It makes a beautiful sound. Now for the second one, this is an easier option for anyone. Just use any sort of plant stand and pot, place your pump right in the bottom and select your nozzle head. I like the spray one. It doesn't go up too high, and you can actually adjust the height of the spray by turning the dial on the front of the pump. So if you have a really sunny spot, you can turn down the pump volume a little bit and it won't spray over the edges. Place your solar panel anywhere nearby that catches a lot of sun and place your accessories around it. I also like to put rocks inside this planter. It just makes it look a little bit more natural, and it actually makes the sound of the fountain sound even more pleasant. It looks beautiful on my patio. It was a really easy upgrade and I get a lot of compliments on this. I do recommend that you place your solar panel in an area with a lot of sun. That way you'll get the best effect from your fountain, but it will work on a cloudy day or in a slightly shaded area, but the fountain might not spray quite as high. And if it's in a shady area that gets alternating sun and shade, the fountain will increase and decrease in intensity depending on how much light it gets. I definitely recommend hiding the pump, and I like to do this with large landscaping rocks that I just found around my area and fill all the way up with water. Play around with the placement of your solar panel so that the spray stays inside your bowl. That way you'll rarely even need to refill it, and because the water's constantly moving, you won't need to worry about mosquitoes. If you start to see algae growth, I do recommend that you put a couple of pennies inside of your vessel, and that will help prevent algae and moss from growing. It's a really beautiful sound, and the rocks help disperse the sound as well. You can even use this without a nozzle, and it still makes a really nice fountain that just sprays a little bit up into the air. It's so easy to set these up, and the ambient sound is really pleasant. If you live in an area with a lot of noise or in a neighborhood, it really helps distract from outside noises and distractions and sounds really natural and pleasant. I've tried a few different solar pump kits, and this is definitely the one that I always go for. It includes several different nozzle head types so you can adjust the type of spray pattern. It has an intensity adjustment, and it also includes tubing so you can make different types of fountains. It's an all-in-one kit that really includes everything you need, and once you set it up initially, you really never need to worry about it again. It just runs on its own automatically. It will run from sunrise to sunset, and all you ever need to do is fill it up with water about once a week.